just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Zach Wheeler. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Lindor swings through that one.
2 strikes.
That's off the mark, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that's outside, and it's 2-2. Just off the outside edge. Lifted in the air, right center field. Marsh on the move. Brings it in. And there's one down. Here's a Mets lineup now.
Left fielder,
they're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the catch for the out. Out number 2.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Juan Soto.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Juan Soto. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a miss. Wheeler gets the strikeout. Mets go down quickly. Phillies coming up to hit. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab, number 40. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor. And we'll watch how he works in this one.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Makes the catch, and there's one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. The guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Alec Bohm.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Kyle Schwarber in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. One out, bases empty. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Young under it. Snags it for the second out.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Alec Bohm stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And misses inside.
Ball, that's in.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Kicks and fires. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete
All around,
Alonso.
I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Alonso batting in the cleanup spot, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. And another ball. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Ground ball to Bohm. Throws to first. 1 out in the second.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Jeff McNeil stands in. That's outside. And that's ball 1. On the inside corner for a strike. Second inning here, no score. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now Jared Young. That's too
Ball
low,
one.
and it's 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
Full.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And a foul ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And there's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most
Catcher,
confidence in right now.
Torrens.
Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. First
Ball
pitch just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And it's fouled away. Check swing went around. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Young leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pitch
That's
misses, and that's ball 2.
2-2 the count.
That's inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He will score.
Well done. Drives in the run.
Batting eighth,
Anytime you
third
can
baseman,
drive a ball
Brett
into the
Baty.
gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
So runner at second, 2 down. Baden now at the plate. On the ground to the left. Over to first. They limit the damage here. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the second.
Leading
And now
off
here
for the
is
Phillies.
Nick Castellanos.
Right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. And a foul ball. Right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Batting 5th, left fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler at the plate. And that is out of play. And the
Nope.
pitch is outside, ball one. Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Looked like it was a little bit up. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And now it is JT Realmuto. On the ground to third. Slings it across. That ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Mets 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Strike one. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Marsh sizing this one up. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder,
2 down, base is empty. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up. That's in there. That's strike one. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now, Bryson Stott. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. First offering, and it just misses. Just missed. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit in the air, left field. Squeezes it, and there's 1 away.
Batting 8th, first baseman, number 4.
And here's the first baseman. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Next
Ball
offering misses, and 1-1.
1-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed
Ball
pitch.
2.
That one missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That one missing inside. Gets a piece and stays alive. Center field. Taylor moving under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Brandon
Marsh steps to the plate. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Fastball catches the corner at the knees. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Once you get the
shortstop,
ball by the
Trey
pitcher, there's a lot of base
Turner.
hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So the Philly batting order turns over, and digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1. Check on the runner. Marsh dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Marsh, the runner at first with 2 gone. Late swing fouled off. Got him. Out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Juan Soto. Wheeler back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Pitch misses. Going to count 1 and 2. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch misses. Full count now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something
Now
It's been
batting,
part of his
first
career
baseman, Pete
since day one.
Alonso.
So up next, Pete Alonso. Grounded out his first time. And that's in there at the knees.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That clips the corner. And ball one. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Now batting, second
Jeff
baseman,
McNeil up now for the Mets. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Hit in the air out to center field. Marsh hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Jared Young
Now batting,
getting
right
ready to
fielder,
hit.
Jared
A walk
Young.
and a run scored his first time. Just missed.
Ball, that's low.
This one in the dirt. Fouls one off. 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Mets strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the 4th, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit
Phillies.
here.
Designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball 1. There's the strike. Off the mark there. And it's 2-1. Just off the inside edge.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes
Now
off
batting,
speed, gets
third
the out.
baseman, Alec
Now the third
Bohm.
baseman, Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly
Now
he was
batting,
ready to hit right
the right
there.
fielder,
Really nice job staying
Nick
up the middle with his approach. He didn't
Castellanos.
try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Flied to right his first time. corner for a strike. The 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball one. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And that's a little high.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
To first, might be two. Lindor, that's one. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Mets 1 and the Phillies nothing. We go to the top of the fifth. Digging in, Luis
Torrens.
And a pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Grounded out his first time up. Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. And it's even up.
That's just out.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Kepler sizes this one up. Corrals it. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder,
2
Tyrone
outs,
Taylor.
base is empty. Tyrone Taylor, the next to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just off the inside edge.
Hey!
And that is downstairs. 2-1.
Hey!
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Down in order go the Mets, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Max Kepler.
Phillies fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throw comes into second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, That's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
JT Realmuto steps in. Grounded out his first time. That one the other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
This is Bryson Stott. Flying to left his first time.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And that one clips the corner. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Throw to first. Out on the drop third strike. 2 gone. A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away.
Nice job recovering to complete the strikeout at first base right there. Even though the runner from second does move up to third, it's not a big deal in this situation now that they're 2 outs. Just makes blocking pitches in the dirt to this next batter even more critical.
Number 4 in the box now. Take strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Out there to center. He's got it. That is the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail here 1-0. And we're back.
Leading
Stepping
off
in,
for
Francisco
the Mets,
Lindor.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Late on that fastball.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
That one in the dirt. Now 1-2. Upstairs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just off the outside part of the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Next for
0
the
for 2
Mets,
in
left
this
fielder
one.
Brandon Nimmo.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Way back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. He sends a rocket to left, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One out, base is empty. And now the DH, Juan Soto. He is struck out, and he is walked. That one fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Home run number 15 on the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Zach Wheeler won't go any further. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching
Out
for
of the bullpen
Phillies.
for the Phillies, Ranger Suarez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One down. Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso. That misses. 1-0. Still only one out here in the inning. And a slow curve drops in for a strike. Foul ball. And that's downstairs and outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 3. 2 runs across in the inning. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, second baseman
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. This one popped up. Settles underneath it. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right
Now
there. They
batting,
look
right fielder,
really good coming
Jared
in,
Young.
but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And now the right fielder, Jared Young. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Matt Strom. The veteran southpaw is getting ready to come on if needed. Sanchez also throwing. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And the count is 1-1. The other way. And foul ball. 2 outs. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 2-2. And they'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Foul ball there. Popped up. Baden makes his way towards it. Reach and try, but can't bring it in.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy
Now
seeing
that
the
is
ball off the bat.
shortstop,
Something to
Trey
improve.
Turner.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Trey Turner. Line drive, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball one. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
High fly ball, shallow right field. Young. 1 down.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Stands in for the Phillies. Move to first. And he dives back in safely. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Outside low, 2-1. And that one missing low.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one is gone. He shoots one out to right. His 24th home run of the season. It's 3-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 40, done for the night.
He's in line for his first career win as he leaves, Boog, but there's plenty of time for things to change. We'll see if the bullpen can get to the finish line.
Now pitching for the New
Daniel
York Mets.
Nunez into the game.
Number 72.
And this is an important part of this
Daniel
game. Tight
Nunez.
score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm, 1 for 2. And a foul ball. To third. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Phillies, right fielder Nick Castellanos.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That's in there. It's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Justin Garza, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Stanek warming up as well. Oh, 1 down. Fought off foul. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses, and that is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Strong.
Now pitching
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Well, 1-run game. Luis Torrens digs in now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And that's way high, and it's 1-0.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
And that's a little bit high. 2-1.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Clips the outside corner and a full count now.
I got 3-2.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So digging in, Brett Beatty. First pitch misses. Torrens gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Now 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
Swung on, broken back, grounder to third. Boom. Toss to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it.
Now
Just bores in on the hands.
Fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Runner on the go. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. To third might be 2. Over to stop for 1. And that's 2. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mets 3 and the Phillies 2. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. Nunez back to work. And a swing and a miss there.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And a curveball is just outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here comes Real Muto. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is downstairs. And a swing and a miss. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That's inside. The count now 2-2. In the air, left field, down the line. Full extension, makes the catch.
Really nice job of tracking that one down. I noticed some initial hesitation, ball off the bat. Didn't look like he got a great read, but he made up for it by closing on it quickly, laid out, and hauled it in.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Swung on, belted. And that one hops the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Dedniel Nunez will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
taking over on the mound for the Mets, Reed Garrett.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boo.
Garrett.
Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
And now the first baseman. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Two outs. And one in scoring position. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. Phillies strand one. They trail it 3-2. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the eighth. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Strom, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. 0-1 now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Now batting, left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Lindor on the move. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Swings through that one. Nobody out. Runner at first. Chases the fastball up the ladder. Struck him out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And next is the designated hitter, Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
A little bit low. Runner on the move. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses. 3-2 now.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Alonso.
2 on, 1 out. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. And that drops in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And now the count is even.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's ripped into the outfield. Down the line, and it's foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're in the top of the 8th. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good eye right there.
That's a really good take.
Jeff McNeil waiting to hit for the Mets. Two on, one out. Stays alive. And that'll load the bases.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this
Now
ball game, trying to keep things close.
McNeil.
They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Matt Strom won't go any further tonight, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on
Now
base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Tanner
Number
Banks
58.
comes on now.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
So bases all loaded up. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 in this one. And all 3 runners on the move here. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. So they're all loaded up. Just missed. And a count 1-2. On the ground, 2 ball. Slings to second. Throw is wide, and it gets past him at first.
I promise you,
Now
there are
batting,
guys that get a little
right
bit faster
fielder,
when they can
Jared
smell an
Young.
RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And the batter now, Jared Young. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That just misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Christopher Sanchez, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Kirkering, the right-hander, also getting loose. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. There's a swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Right back to him on the mound. Got him on the off-balance throw. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Phillies 2. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder,
Phillies.
Brandon Marsh.
Center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's out to center field. Taylor moving under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey
Turner at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is outside. The next offering misses. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that's ball four. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot.
Now
hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. Not close with that one, and that's ball one.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Turner runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The tying run at the plate. Right side. McNeil. Schwarber out of the play.
That play won't be trending on social media later on,
Now
but it's
batting,
still important to
third
execute it to
baseman,
perfection.
Alec
This game is a
Bohm.
lot harder than it looks, partner.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm, 1 for 3.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1.
Tying run at the plate. Out to short. Lindor on to first. And that is the inning. One left for Philadelphia. They trail it here 4-2.
Now pitching.
We're
for
back.
The
it's
Phillies.
the top of the ninth. And there's a
Number
new pitcher on the
61.
mound. Christopher Sanchez.
Christopher Sanchez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And here's the
Leading
catcher,
off
Luis
for the
Torrens.
Mets, catcher, Luis Torrens.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. And another ball.
Ball 2.
Swings through that one for strike one.
He's been great in this
One strike.
one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Next pitch is
That pitch is
outside.
out.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even
Now
much to
batting,
think about.
third baseman, Brett Beatty.
So a man at first. And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And that's
Ball
off
inside.
the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Mick Abel, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Torrens gets his lead at first with nobody out. Grounded to third. Could be two. They get one. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
2 down, bases empty. Tyrone Taylor now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Lifted in the air, right field. Lunging, but it gets down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco
So 2
Lindor.
down. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And that one fouled off.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Ball. Down.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
2 outs. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and the inning is over. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Phillies 2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Edwin Diaz.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really
Number
tough to get
39.
to. You see that ERA,
Edwin
and that's where you
Diaz.
love to be.
And now it's the
Leads
cleanup
off
spot for the
for the
Phillies.
Phillies.
Nick Castellanos.
Right fielder,
0 for
Nick
3. A fly out, a
Castellanos.
ground out, and a strikeout. That one
Count
not
1-0.
close. 1-0. Fastball
2-0.
is outside.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Ball. That's out.
Next offering is in for a strike. Inside ball 4, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Up next, for
Max
the Phillies,
Kepler
left
stands in for the
fielder,
Phillies.
Max Kepler.
Ball 1, no strikes. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. And now it's even up.
Just amazing to me how many
1 ball, 1
closers
strike.
and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
That one is upstairs. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99.
I love to see guys compete, and I know
Up
he's
next,
frustrated
for
he
the
wasn't able to
Phillies,
do anything with that pitch.
catcher,
You see it
J.T.
so well, but you have to
Realmuto.
respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
He's 2 outs away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. J.T. Realmuto. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
The Mets up by 2 here in the last half of inning number 9. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Boom, that's cheddar,
No ball,
baby.
2 strikes.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, that at bat seemed to be
Up next,
over as
for
soon
the
as it
Phillies,
started.
second
3-pitch
baseman,
strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at
Scott.
least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So they're down to their final out. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And that's a strike. Next offering misses down and away.
1-1.
And the next pitch is way outside. 2-run game, a 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Oh, that fastball drilled him.
Now batting.
And here's the first baseman. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Cut on and lifted in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. Castellanos on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's 4-3.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you could come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Edwin Diaz out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Ryan
the New York
Stanek
Mets.
gets the call from the pen.
Number 55.
And as relievers go, he's
Ryan
not a big
Stanek.
strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now it's going to be Brandon Marsh down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. In the dirt. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering is down low.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
One strike away. That smash towards center. In there. That'll do it. Across is the winning run, and the Phillies walk it off 5-4.
When you're down 2 runs in the 9th inning, the odds are definitely stacked against you, but they found a